All right, sound test. James, can you hear okay? And we are good. Good to go. Wonderful. How you doing out there, everybody? Welcome to Captain's Auction Warehouse. It's 5:28, so we're 2 minutes early. We're going to be starting the auction at 5:30 p.m. So first, I'll take the next 2 minutes. We'll go over the T&Cs, which is the terms and conditions, kind of. We'll brief over it. We have a full list of them on our website. I'd like to welcome everybody to Captain's Auction Warehouse, streaming live online. This is our once a month online console gaming and accessory auction that happens second Wednesday of the month. Mark it on your calendars. We are doing this every second Wednesday, and this is Captain's Auction Warehouse with an auction powered by Lost Levels. My man Steven at Lost Levels Arcade, thank you. That's a shout out. See Lost Levels in Fullerton and Claremont Village. All right, hey, we're super excited tonight. I got my staff here, and we're going to be running through a series of lots that have been... So the audio is low. Let me turn it up a little bit. All right, so I will try to... What's that? Still the same. Can you hear me out there? So I am actually talking to James, who is talking in my ear right now. It sounds like the audio is fine on our end, James, so maybe you turn your volume up a little bit. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to try to explain the terms and conditions with James hollering in my ears to turn up the volume. So once again, thank you, James. Once again, welcome everybody. We're going to be selling these lots today. We've had them advertised on the website for view with plenty of images supplied by Lost Levels, as well as we've got the equipment here on site, and we will be showing what we're selling to you live. It's a fairly new process with us, and as far as this auction, we are super excited. I'm super excited about selling console video games and the peripherals and accessories that go along with them, whether they are vintage, classic, the newer, the modern stuff. I've got consigners that bring all this equipment in. I call it equipment, I'll call it games, I'll call it cartridges, consoles in the box. I'm used to equipment in the large video games, but we're paring it down here, and I know that there's a huge demand and audience for this style and these types of games, whether they are in collector's cases or whether they are ready for game use. Stuff that can be pulled out of the box, you can use them. Pads, controllers, sticks, the whole bit. Or for those of you that want the proud pieces on the shelf, we've got graded cartridges, consoles. We'll let you know what the gradings are on them, which are the ones I like to move because, hey, it says it for itself. So we'll get into it. We're selling all the equipment here today as is, where is, with no warranties, guarantees, expressed or implied. We try to bring in some of the cleanest consoles and games that you can find on the market, in the used market and in the new market. Most of the equipment here that's used has been tested and tested working. So we're going to be selling it as it is, as you see it here. I'll describe it the best I can to everybody that's out there. We hope you want to bid loud and proud. I know we've got hundreds of people that are online, and thank you very much. If you have any questions, comments, please put it in the chat and we'll try to get to it. Somebody on their home phone says it sounds great here. Thank you very much. That's number 185. We have assigned everybody a bidder number. You will be bidding online. You'll be bidding online with the bid number that you have. We don't take the bids in the chat, so you click on the button that's available to you on your handheld device or on your computer. If you haven't registered yet and you're just tuning in, welcome on YouTube and Facebook Live. We are streaming simulcast on both of those channels as well. If you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can get notified whenever we do go live, as well as welcome on Facebook. You can do the same as well. And if you are tuning in there and you want to lurk, that's fine. We are also streaming on our website, captainsauctionwarehouse.com. That is where you would go to register and sign up to bid and buy any of the pieces that you see here in the auction today. As far as payment, We do accept MasterCard, Visa, American Express, all forms of legit payment. We don't take cryptocurrency at this time. You can work that out with our office. We'll be selling all the items one at a time, one lot at a time. Once I say sold, that high bidder, I'm turning over property to you. So it'll be your responsibility. We can invoice you for that equipment and you can pay for it. We prefer that you pay within the 24 hours once you get notice. So thank you for that. And one more thing. So if you needed shipping, we also do have shipping service that's available here. So if you're buying from out of state or out of the country, which we do have quite a few people that are registered from out of state, we can also package and ship. We got a professional packaging and shipping service here. It's very reasonable. We'll work with you out of our office here. Captain's Auction Warehouse is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. We are readily accessible. We actually still have a phone that you can dial a phone and get an actual human being on the other end of the line. So with that, I actually have James. James Handy is going to be helping me. He's the one talking in my ear right here, helping me field all the online bids. Our staff is here, CC, Lance, and Wyatt, and Elizabeth back there, and Elizabeth will be taking down all the final bid numbers. All right, we're going to start off first. We're just going to kick right into it right here. There are some lots we may not be in the exact order, like we skipped lot number 1. There is no lot number 1, so we move right to lot number 2. Lot number 2, this is a Pokemon. This is a Pokemon Yellow Version Special Pikachu Edition. This is a WADA certified 9.2. It's a 9.2 certified piece, and there's a whole lot more that goes with it. WADA is the certification. They are the professionals that will grade any of your pieces that you want to collect. This has a 9.2, which is one of the top ratings that you can get. This is the Special Pikachu Edition. Beautiful, beautiful condition. It has a 9.2 box, a 9.2 cart. The manual is a 9.4 overall, and overall 9.2. There is a lot of information on the back. It's in beautiful condition right here. This lot in particular, also comes with 3 Pikachu cards, which are in open sleeves. These are not graded cards. There is also the Pokemon Yellow version, which is the Game Boy cart right here. There's also a Snap cartridge. This one is the Japanese Snap cartridge, Monster Snap. These can be used in the Nintendo 64 platform. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the granddaddy piece right here, number 6. This is the big piece. This is all one money, one lot. One lot. You get all this right here. You could actually take these cards and probably get them graded as well. We actually have one. This is the Pokemon. This is the first movie, so this is like a promo card. Promo, beautiful shape. I think you can tune in on these a little bit, but they're in excellent condition. Well taken care of in this piece right here. All right, and here we go on a Pokemon Yellow version right here, lot number 2. This is lot number 2, which includes everything that you see here on the table. We're at 1,100 to go. 11 air to 1,200. 1,200 to bid. 1,200 to go one time. 11 air to 1,200. 11 air to 12. 12 to bid. 1,200 to go one time. What do you say? What do I do? What's going to be? 11 air to 1,200. 11 air to 12. 12 to bid. 1,200 to go one time. 11 air to 1,200. 11 air to 12. 12 to bid. 1,200 to go one time. And this has the 3 Pokemon Pikachu cards. They're not graded, but they are super, super clean. I like the Nintendo cart right here. This is Nintendo 64 cassette. It's even in Japanese on the back here, as you can see. And all the labels, logos, everything's in beautiful condition. And the little Game Boy Pikachu right there. We're at 11 air to 1,200, a 12 to bid, 12 to go one time, 11 air to 1,200, a 12 to bid. So you can play some of these games. I got 1,200, thank you, a 12 to 1,300, 1,300 to go one time. So you got some stuff that you can play, and then you've got the ones that are collectible right here. Now, I've actually seen these listed and around. They're going upwards to about $5,000. I've seen on various different sites. I do a little cruising too to check it out and see where the market is at on some of these. Very, very difficult to acquire right here. You can pick it up here today. We're at 1,300 to go. At 13 here, 1,400. 1,400 to go one time. 13, 1,400. At 13 here, 14, 1,400 to go one time. 13, 14. At 13 here, 14, 1,400 to go one time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 14 here, 15. At 14 here, 1,500 to go one time. 14, 1,500. 1,500 to go one time. 14, 15. At 14 here, 15. 1,500 to go one time. 14, 1,500. 1,500 to go one time, 14 here, 15, 15 here, 16, 1,600 to go one time, 15 here, 1,600, 15 here, 16, 1,600 to go one time for the whole kit, 15 here, 1,600, 15 here, 16, 1,600 to go one time, 15 here, 1,600, 1,600 to go one time. What do you say? What I do? What's it going to be? 15 here, 1,600, 1,600 to go one time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces right here. You're going to be playing, you're going to be collecting, you're going to be moving it along, and maybe even sending some other stuff in to get graded. That could be worth thousands and thousands of dollars right there on this whole piece. We're at 15 here, 1,600. 1,600 to go one time, 1,500, 16, 1,600. Now, part of it's an investment in the future. I mean, I've seen historically this particular one graded. I saw maybe 10 or 12 of them with an average price that's well over this amount right here. We're at 15 here, 1,600. 1,600 to go one time, 1,500 going once. We're going to sell it. 1,500 here going twice. 16 here, 1,700 to go one time. 16 here, 17. 16 here, 17, 1,700 to go, and 17 here, 18. And 17 here, 18, 1,800. 1,800 to go one time. 70, 18. 70, 18, 1,800. 1,800 to go one time. 70, 1,800. 1,800 to go one time. 70, 1,800. 1,800. One more time. What do you say? What I'm going to do? What's it going to be for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces right here? 70, 18. 70, 18, 1,800. 1,800 to go one time. 1,700 going once. I got 1,700 going twice. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Third and final call done all through. 17, 1,800. 1,800 one more time. 1,800. I had 18 on the floor. 18 to 19. 18 to 1,900. 1,900 to go one time. 18 to 19. 18 to 19, 1,900. 1,900 to go one time. 18, 1,900. 1,900 to go one time. 1,900. 2,000. 2,000 I'll bid. 2,000 go one time. 982. 982. 2,000 I'll bid. 2,000 go one time. James, can I get a refresh on that screen? 19 here. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. Thank you. 1,900 once. 1,900 twice. Third and final call done all through. 19 here. 2,000. 2,000. One more time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. All together, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there, snap cart. 6. Third and final call done all through. Sold your way, $1,900. Congratulations. 158 is the winning bidder. 158. Congratulations on that. All right, next up, lot number 3. Lot number 3 right here is the NES Classics Collection, new in the box, unopened. And this is a Nintendo authorized. This is new in the box, never opened right here. This is the NES Classic Edition, Retrocade, with 30 classic NES games on it, with a controller and the whole bit. Brand new, sharp edges. It is, huh? So this was one of the hot items right here. It retailed in '85 at $150, and they were waiting and waiting and waiting on this game right here. This is new in the box. Super, super swedge edge. Yeah, they're probably like $500 today. 30 games on it, classic NES, all the way around. Look at these classics. Has not been opened right here. The snap tab is still in. So if you want to collect, if you just want to bust it open and play, I guess you can do that too. So what do you guys say on this one right here? Who give me $100 go? 100 I'll bid, 100 go one time. The NES Classic Edition has 30 classic games on it. This is brand new in the box. In the box. Sharp edges, the whole bit, all the way around. Lot number 3. 100 I'll bid, 100 go one time. What do you say? What do I do? It's going to be off 50, $50, 100, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 here, 150, 150 go one time, 100 here, 150, oh 150 go one time, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 and a half to go one time. What do you say? What do I do? It's going to be 100 here, 150, oh 150 go one time, 1 here, 1 and a half, 1 here, look at 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 150, 150 go one time. Oh, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 100 quarter. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. Anybody else done all through? $100 once. $100 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 100 here, 100 quarter. 125 on the NES Classics. This is new in the box, unopened. Third and final call done all through. 100 here, 100 quarter. 125. Well, if you guys have something else you wanted to throw at me there, just go ahead and put it in the chat. Third and final call, done all through. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 110. I'll take 110. 110. But you have to bid, you have to click the button. So you want 110, I'll take 110. One time. Go ahead and click it one time. 100 here, 110. That's bidder 144. You can't bid in the chat. You can let us know in the chat if you'd like to cut the bid. Oh, they are. Yeah, that is 144 out of 100 here. What's that? That's cool. Anybody else will dial through? So it's way $100. 144. 144 is the winning bidder. 144. All right, next up, lot number 4. Lot number 4, this is a 1999 Pokemon game, Ninetales. This is the Ninetales hologram card. And this is PSA graded Mint 9. It's a PSA 9. You can see it in the pictures. And Wyatt is going to give us a little close-up there on the cam. On lot number 4 right here, PSA graded. This is a 9 by PSA. Don't really need to say much more when it's been graded like that. What are you guys going to do? Everybody likes to collect the PSA graded stuff as well. On a Pokemon, this is a 9. What do you guys say on this one here? Give me $100 to go. $100 bid, 100 to go one time. On a PSA, what do you say we're going to do? What's it going to be? How about 25? $25 bid, 25 to go one time. 25 here, 30. $30 bid, 30 to go one time. 25 here to 30. 25 here, look at 30. $30 bid, 30 to go one time. 25 here, look at 30. 30 on the floor, thank you. 30 here, 35. 30 here, 35, 35. I got 35. Need 35. 35 on the floor. 35 here, 40. Not 35 here, look at 40. I got 35 on the floor, look at 40. $40 bid, 40 here, 45. 40 here, look at 45. $45 bid, 45 to go one time. 40 here, 45. 40 here, look at 45, 45, 45. $45 bid, 45 to go one time. 40 here, 45. 45, 45. One more time. Look at that, hollow. Hot 50, 50 here, 55. 50 here, 55, 55 to go one time. I like the hologram. This is the holographic one right here, and I've seen this one average big prices as well. This is a 9. Okay, so 9, not a perfect 10, but this is a 9. It's PSA graded. It will not lose its value. It'll only gain right here. Beautiful shape. 50 here, 55. 55 to go one time. 50 here, 55. 55, 55 one time. Anybody else done all through? $50 going once. $50 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 50 here, 55. 55, 55 one time. One more time. So it's way $50. Congratulations. 172. 172 is the winning bidder. Excellent buy right there. We'll put that back in the plastic. Oh. What do we got here? The Panasonic 3DO. I remember I bought this bundle brand new when they came out. First one, it's hanging out at home, waiting for it. I played many 3DO games. This is a launch model, Panasonic 3DO. It's the real home console system, complete in its original box. The bundle includes the Model 1 3DO console and the 3DO controllers, coax, everything that goes with it. Road Race, I believe it's Road Rage. I'm not sure. But the game that comes with in it, it says Road Race, Shell Game, PGA Golf, and Color Echo, which is probably true. Now, I don't know if it was Road Race or I remember Road Rage, and Road Rage was the motorcycle game where you were a motorcycle racer and you swing a chain and knock the guys off. And the game would just like lean left or lean right, but then, you know, you'd end the guy next to you. So it was like an ultimate road warrior game. 3DO. I love 3DO. Very tempted myself. Made by Panasonic. Right here. And it's complete in the box. Beautiful, beautiful shape right here. This is tested working. It's complete in box, so I am going to assume that it's been out and it has been played. But it is probably in beautiful condition. I'm not going to pull all of this equipment out. However, it has been open. So let's just see how much I do have to open it. Oh, they do show pictures of it out. Okay, well, we'll leave this in here. So the pictures show it out. Part of the fun, though, is I just want to see it because, you know, you never know. Got the box there, Lance? Oh, boy. Whoop, all the paperwork. Watch the paperwork in there. Paperwork, 3DO unit. This is amazing right here. Okay, so it has been out. Here's our foam blocks. Everybody loves the foam blocks. You can just leave them right there. The foam blocks that goes along with it. And 3DO. Panasonic. Beautiful, beautiful condition right here. It's all there. It's complete on the reel. This is the 3DO interactive multiplayer Panasonic reel. And Wyatt is just beside himself right now. Need. It's one of those need, want, gotta have. Amazing. Yeah, this system, so it was between what, 600 and 700 back then. More than it is more than a PlayStation 5 now. And that was back then. I mean, these are very, very hallowed pieces to get. Great, I mean, considered retro, absolutely. They are not making these anymore. So you can get one here today. Strongly recommend you pick up one. This is high quality piece right here by Reliable Consigner that brings in very, very good quality equipment. So check it out on the Panasonic game right here. We're at 300 to go. At 3, look at 400. 400 bid, 400 go one time, 3, look at 400. 400 bid on the 3DO system right here. Complete in box with games. Now you got me wondering. I want to see what's in the box. What's in the box? Show me what's in the box. Oh, it's got to be your controllers and your samplers. This stuff is all brand new looking. Looks brand new. Absolutely, like brand new. Manuals are still in. Everything's still flat. Right there. Circuit City. Oh, wow. Original receipts.
How much was it?
Original receipt. Circuit City stores. Delivery. Well, back in the day, so $341 was a huge investment, even then, this was 1994. 1994, 300 is the equivalent to probably $700 right now. So it was a hefty investment. I remember because I bought one myself. I still don't have it. Whew, that's what I'm talking about. So you can pick it up here today. I love it. All these years later, we're at 300 to go. I got 3, look at 400. Yes, it is tested working. Is it tested working? And that is my friend from the other coast, from the right coast. She knows who I'm talking about. That's right. Good to see you. I got 3, look at 400. 400 I'll bid. It is worth. Hey, friend. It's worth every penny. Just how clean this is, it is totally, yeah, it's worth the pennies. And yes, it is tested, working, complete in the box. We're at 3 here, look at 400. 400 bid, 400 go one time, 3, look at 4. 3, look at 4, 400 bid, 400 go one time, 3, look at 4. 3, look at 4, 400 bid, 400 go one time. What do you say on the 3DO bundle right here? This is the launch model Panasonic 3DO. Multiplayer at 3 to 3.5. At 350 to go one time, 3, 3.5. At 300, 350. I got 350 on the floor. 400 at 4 to 4.5. 4 here, look at 4.5. 450. 450 go one time, 4 to 4.5. 4 here, look at 4.5. 4.5. 450. 450 go one time. On a 3DO system, up 4 like a 4.5. 4 here like a 4.5, 4.5, 450. 450 to go one time, 4 to 4.5. 450 to go one time, 4 to 4.5, 4.5, 450, one time. Anybody else will dial through? $400 going once. Up $400 going twice. A third and final call, dial through for 4.25. Up 425. 425 to go one time, 4 to 4.25. Up 4.25, 4.25, one time. Anybody else will dial through? 400 once, twice. A third and final call, dial through for 425 for the 3DO system. Complete in the box. Don't let it get away. It's all there. There is absolutely no way you can go wrong with this system right here for 4.25. Anybody else will dial through? Sold away $400. Buyer 142, 142. Here it goes back in the bag. And next up, lot number 6 is a Street Fighter II Turbo bundle right here. And it looks like what we have here is for this is for the Panasonic 3DO system right here. That box has a little separation of the glue on the side, but that's okay. And there is the turbo cart. And this was paired with a 3DO Holiday Buyer's Guide. That's right. Features all the cover art from the game right here, plus a 3DO control pad in the box. And it feels like maybe it's been opened maybe once, may have been out, but it is like all very nice right here. Box has a little bit of lift. Has a little bit of lift out of the glue right here. It could be re-adhered. Cartridge, paperwork in here. I'm sorry, not cartridge, the disc itself. And I will put right here. And so you're buying this whole package right here, this whole bundle, lot number 6. Here we go, we're at 75 to go. That's 75 here at 100. $100 going one time, 75 here at 100. $100 bid. 75 here at 100. $100 bid for this bundle right here. Very, very clean. New condition. No scratches. Beautiful, beautiful shape. On the Street Fighter II Turbo for the 3DO. This is a bundle that includes your CD, the Panasonic box, the the Holiday Buyer's Guide, and a 3DO controller for controller number 2 right there. You got that system. That's 75 here at 100. $100 go one time, 75 here, look at 100. $100 bid, 100 to go one time, 75 here, look at 1. 75 here, look at 1, $100 bid, 100 to go one time. 75 here at 100. $100 to go one time. What do you say? What do I do? What's it going to be? Very rare, hard to find. Any of these lots that I'm bringing up here, especially when it comes to like the 3DO, you're just not going to find this just anywhere. Maybe you can find it in another shop, like maybe at Lost Levels, Fullerton, Claremont Village, you could. But aside from that, you're finding it right here, and it can be yours today. That's 75 here at 100. $100 in one time, 75 here at 100. $100 bid, 100 going one time, and anybody else done all through, $75 going once, $75 going twice. A third and final call done all through, 75 here at 100. $100 one time. Sold away, $75. Buyer 142. All right, our 3DO man has picked up a bundle to go with that. So speaking of bundles right here, next up we got lot number 7, which is an Atari 2600. This is an Atari 2600 with 35 games. You got this?
I got it.
So we have an Atari 2600. Remember the screen with paddles and all your electronics. Plus you've got 35 games. Look at this, 35 games to go with this original Atari 2600. Very, very clean looking console. Tested working. And Look at all these games, and I'm gonna set them all up here. Looks like we've got a Dodge 'em tag and a Pac-Man tag. These easily go back on.
Oh no.
Well, they come off, I guess. And so 35 carts, right? Oh, yeah. All right, and we got pictures of these online as well, so if you were looking at them and you wanted to read all the titles, I can go Space War, Video Chess, Yar's Revenge, Missile Command, Chopper Command, Pitfall, Defender, Video Pinball, Pole Position, Asteroids, Vanguard, Kaboom, many, 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 Adventure, Bowling, Millipede, Dodge 'em, Pac-Man, Circus Atari, Space War, Miss Pac-Man, Combat, River Raid, Berserk, Jungle Hunt, Video Pinball, Surround, Combat, blank, 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 blank. However, they have, Space Invaders. We've got Super Breakout. We've got Night Driver. We've got Atari Phoenix. And Kangaroo to round it out to 35 right there. So a 35 with your Atari 2600 base unit right here. This is the video computer system, Atari 2600. Along with, looks like you got 2 paddles and a joystick plus your power. And that's all you need right there. So with 35 games, we're at a $100 bid. 100 to go one time, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 and a half to go one time, 100 here, 150, 150 to go one time for the whole package right here. 35 games with a working console unit, Atari 2600, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 and a half to go one time, 100 here, 150, 150 to go one time, 100 here, 150, 150 to go one time. What do you say we're going to do? What's it going to be? 100 here, look at 100 and a half. 100 and a half to go one time. You can pick it up here or we can ship it for you. That's not a problem. We'll pack it and make it happen. 125, about 100 and a quarter. 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 and a quarter. 125, 125, 125 here, 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175. 150 here, look at 175, 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time. Anybody else $1 through? 150 going once. At 100 and a half. Going twice. A third and final call, $1 through, 150 here, 175. Atari 2600, so you can flip between color and black and white. Got all the selector switches. Everything is good on this. Space Wars, Video Chess. They all lock in right here in the system. This stuff is all super, super clean. Very, very good. And I believe this has been pre-cleaned by any of our consigners out there because this unit looks almost immaculate. 175 here, 200. 175, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. 175, look at 2. 175, look at 200. 200 bid, 200 go one time. And it's worth every penny. Even the paddles and the joysticks look awesome. They're all there. The paddles actually, and they dial up and they do everything right here. They do everything they're supposed to do. And joysticks, I don't know why they call them joysticks, because they bring joy. It's just, I'm happy. The top button works, yeah, well, it has top. Like if you never noticed on the joysticks, they do say top, so you know what direction to put it in, because it was very simple in the 70s, right? We had to have it pointed out. That's all I'm saying when I was, a child in the 70s. Anyways. Back on topic. We're at 175, look at 200. 200 bid, 200 go one time. Anybody else $1 through? 175 going once. 175 here going twice. Third and final call, $1 through. 175, look at 200. For the Atari 2600 35 game bundle. I mean, think about it. Even, you buy those games at, let's just say, $5 a piece. And we're right about there. And then you're getting a free unit at $5 a piece. It's video games. 175, look at 2, 200 bid, 200 go one time. So it's way $175. 170 is the winning bidder. 170. All right, careful with the carts. They are slick. So if you grab more than 5, you're opted to
Slip them right out.
Yeah, slip them right out. And yeah, for our buyers, we do take good care of these items as you have purchased them. We carefully place them back in the boxes for you, and we will have them ready for you to pick up or ship at any time. Next up, lot number 8 is an NES Power Pad with a game. This is a Power Pad floor mat. Controller is complete in an original box with a copy of the world-class Track Meet game. I am not going to take the Power Pad out of the box because it's in there. It's in beautiful shape, but I don't want to have to try and fold this back up and put it back in there. So you can buy it. It's complete. Yeah, the box has been opened. It has been used, but I know one thing: it wouldn't be here if it wasn't super, super clean. So you got the Power Pad mat right here. Now you're playing with body power. So that's right.
The original DDR?
It is. This is like an original DDR. It's like the original track and field. I mean, we used to have the Power Pad. We get the Power Pad. Like me and my brother, you run next to each other and then just elbow, elbow, elbow for track and field. He always cheated. So world-class track meet, I mean, that's the one you do. So that's what I'm talking about. So this can be yours too. You know, sore ribs and the whole bit. Elbow your friend, run down the track, have a good time with a Nintendo Power Pad. And the track meet game is awesome to go with it anyways. So you'll have a lot of fun with a Nintendo. This is a Nintendo Entertainment System licensed Power Pad right here. And you can buy this system here today. What do you guys say? What do I want to do on this one right here? Put me $100 go, $100 bid, $100 go one time, $100 bid, $100 go one time. You guys tell me what's it going to be. I'll take a starting bid. What do you say? How about $25 bid? 25 to go one time, 25. 25. 25 here, look at 50. $50 bid, 50 go one time, 25 here, look at 50. $50 bid, 50 to go one time, 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time, 25 here, 35. 25 here, 35, 35, 35. 35 here, 45. Thank you. 35 here, look at 45. 45, look at 55. 55 to go one time, 45, 55, 55, 55. $55 bid, 55 to go one time. I mean, you could actually be that person surfing on this tomorrow. I got 45 here, 55 to go one time. Or you could be, you could be mom and dad hanging out right there, just watching the kids have fun the way you did when you were a child as well. 45 here, 55. 45 here, 55. $55 bid, 55 to go one time. Anybody else will dial through? $45 going once. $45 going twice. Third and final call, dial through. 45. 45. Yeah, you got to wear the same clothes. 45, 45, 50, $50 bid, 50 one more time. We'll split it in half one more time. The official Nintendo seal. Anybody want to jump back in one more time? 45 here, 50, $50. So it's way $45. 166 is the winning bidder for that fun piece right there. Congratulations. That is awesome. All right, next up for the techies in the house right here. This is a PSP development tool. This is the development tool for the PSP. So if you're into creating games, making games, these are very, very hard to get. This firmware is subject to license agreement right here. So if you're creating games, this is totally a piece. There's a big collector's market for any of these designer tools. This is the portable development tool containing open source tools, libraries written for Sony's PlayStation Portable gaming console. Also includes documentation and other resource developers use to write software for the PSP right here. And this is what you get. You just get the console unit itself. It is not coming with any power cords or any of that. You have to do that yourself. But you can own this piece of technical history right here. Sony, it's very cool because it has actually the Sony license agreement on here. And it's super clean. And I know a lot of people do collect this stuff right here. So you can zoom in on that and check it out. I believe so. It does have the, yeah, it's got the wire taped to it on the back as well. There you go. All right, what do we want to do on this one right here? On the PSP Developmental Tool Kit. This is the kit. Yeah, I don't have any power cords to turn it on, but this comes from a consignor that it is a working unit right here. But we do not have the peripherals to plug it in and give you power on it. All right, here we go. I had a $50 opening bid, 50 here at 100, $100 go one time, 50 here at 100, $100 bid, 100 go one time on a PSP developmental tool kit right here. 50 here at 100, $100 bid, 100 go one time, 50 here at 100, 50 here at 100, $100 bid, 100 go one time. What do you say when I do what's going to be? 50 here at 100, $100 bid, 100 go one time. 75. That's $75 bid, 75 to go one time. 50 here, 75. 75 here at 100. 100 here, 100 quarter. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 100 quarter. 125 here, 150. 150 to go one time. 125 look at 150. 125 look at 150. 150, 150. 150 here, 175 to go one time. 150, 175. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time. 150 here, 175. What happened there? Did you just pop that? Is that where you put your PSP? You put the little disc? Yeah. The PSP, they have the discs that go in there. The little discs. You like pushing the buttons, huh? Click. I like that too. I mean, anything that promotes motion on there. So yes, it opens up. Yes. 175 here, look at 200. 200 bid, 200 at one time. 175, look at 2. For a developer tool, these are just not available all the time. We do get some in here for the auctions for different types of equipment. But the Sony stuff is really cool to come across. It's DTP T1000A development tool. It says it on there. 175 here, 200. 200 bid, 200 go one time. 175 look at 2. 175 look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. Yeah, there's probably source code on there. Yeah, be interesting. That's 175, look at 200. 200 bid, 200 go one time. Anybody else done all through? We're going to sell it. 175 going once. 175 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 175, look at 200, 200, 200. Getting the whole thing. I got to push the button too. Oh, there it is. And that's where you insert there on switch. Everything's beautiful. Has this antenna. What's that? Yes, it mimics the door on the PSP right there. Absolutely. Any of your firmware is subject to a license agreement. I like license agreements. Well, I mean, if I'm applying and I get one, that means you're getting paid. 175, look at 2, 200 bid, one more time. It's okay, Wyatt. One day you'll understand. Anybody else all done all through? So it's way $175. 125, 125. Oh boy. All right. Back to the full game world here. What do we have here? Check this out. Ooh, Slayer. Nice. So we have this is the Panasonic 3DO game bundle right here. We've got Road and Track. We've got Samurai Showdown, and then we've got Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition Slayer and the 2nd Edition Death Keep. Wow. On these 4 pieces right here, they are super nice boxes too. I don't think they opened them up. Got the pictures of them. Some of them are. Is a what? Well, I'm opening it up right here. So this is the Death Keep. It has been opened because I just opened it. I guess if it hadn't been opened, then I would, hear about it, but has been opened. Beautiful. Like new. And if you run these 3DO games, you know the scarcity and rarity. Plus, these are cool. Like, I guess they each come with cards. This is an authorization, a strategic simulations card right here. It's got an authorization code on it. That's cool. Plus all the paperwork, the manuals. The manuals are flat and color like they've never been opened before. So for 3DO collectors, here you go. Well, even 3DO, but I love the artwork on the boxes. All this stuff, super, super cool. new Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out soon. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in that as well. And I know some people that are actually going, you can go to like Dungeons and Dragons classes. What's that about? I don't know, man. You grab a 9-sided dice and throw it. But right here we got the game. So this is for 3DO from the 90s right here. You're getting all 4 of these pieces. You get all 4 games. This has like a snap front. This is the Need for Speed, which is an open front. Once again, very nice manual. The CD inside, Electronic Arts, super clean. If you're into all the racing as well with 3DO, with a 3DO system, you can do whatever you'd like. This stuff is very, very minty. Very, very minty condition. 4 pieces right here. You get them all, one money right here. For these 3DO games, I got a $100 bid. 100 here, look at 2. 1 here, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. 1, look at 200. 200 bid, 200 go one time. What do you say? What I'm going to do? What's it going to be? 1 here, 1.5. 150. 100 here, look at 100 and a half. 100 and a half to go one time. 100 here, 150. That's only $25 a game right now. That's what I'm talking about. These are very valuable games all the way through, front and back. And the backs are super nice too. So these are definitely, you know, I mean, you want to collect them. You want to be proud of the pieces you have. Or if you just want to hold on to them, get them graded, whatever you'd like to do. Some of these super nice. Front and back right here. 100 here, 100 and a half. 150 to go one time, 100 here, 150. This is for lot number 10. 100 here, 100 and a half. 150. Hello. Need for Speed it's the first version of the series in the console. I got you. Thank you for that. And that's Start Your 3D Engines right there. That's right. Road and Track presents The Need for Speed. And then the movie franchises and everything. It was before Fast and Furious, before any of that stuff. All 4 of these games, 100 here, 150, 150 to go one time. You got a 3DO system, or you got that beautiful 3DO system that was purchased earlier in the auction. You've got to use these to complete your set. At 100 here, 100 and a half. 100 and a half to go one time, 150. 150 to go one time, 100 here, 100 and a quarter. 125 to go one time, 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. At 100 and a quarter on the floor. 125, 150. 150 to go one time, 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time, 150, 175. 175 here, look at 200. 200 bid, 200 to go one time. 200 here, 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter to go one time, 200, 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter to go one time. Anybody else $1 through? 200 here going once. $200 going twice. A third and final call, done all through to 2 and a quarter. Death Keep. I really like that one. And I like the Slayer too. It is. Slayer, Rain and Blood. That's the band. Why? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So you listen to Slayer while you play Slayer on the 3DO. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, I guess. So 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, one more time. Anybody else $1 through? 200 once, twice. A third and final call, done all through, 2 and a quarter. Sold it your way, $200. 142 is the winning bidder, 142. Congratulations on that. Nice. Lot number 11. Oh, what do we have here? We've got the Dead or Alive 4 stick right here with a Dead or Alive Xbox 360. Well, this is the arcade style control stick right here. So inside the box complete. It has been opened, so I can take it out here. Let's look at this bad boy right here. And here is the control stick. Like new condition. Check this out. Check this. It is like a mini console. It's a single player, 6-button with a joystick, and the Dead or Alive 4 disc in here. No book to go with the game, but you get the game. Like brand new disc right there. Super clean. Dead or Alive 4. Love the fighters. This is Xbox 360, Xbox Live right there. You get this whole unit. On the fight stick, what do you want to do on this bundle? Here we go. Look at me, $100 go, $100 bid, 100 go one time. On the Dead or Alive 4 bundle, $100, 100 to go one time. What do you say we're going to do? What's it going to be? $100 bid, 100 go one time. 6 button, color coded for all your adventures in punching and kicking. Satisfy all those needs. What do you say we're going to do on this one here? How about $50 bid, 50 to start, 50 to go on the fight stick right here. Fight stick bundle with a game, $50. $50 go one time. What do you say we're going to do? What's it going to be? $50 bid, 50 go one time. Out 25, $25. I got 25 on the floor. Thank you. 25 here, 35. 25 here, 35. 35 to go one time. 25 here, 35. 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. 25 here, 35. On the Dead or Alive 4 fight stick bundle. 25 here, 35. 35. 35 one time. Anybody else will dial through? You get in the game too. You get the game and the fight stick. 25 here, 35. 35. 35 one time. So which way? $25. Do you have a buyer number? 192. 192. Congratulations. This goes on the joystick. There you go. That's a great come up right there. And next up, lot number 12, we have the Street Fighter 10 or Street Fighter X. This is a beautiful / Street Fighter and Tekken fight stick. This is the Fight Stick Pro for the Xbox 360 right here. Magnetic closed box, which is a cool display box to go with it. On lot number 12. I'll keep that open. So it's a fight stick for your Xbox 360 if you're into the Street Fighter, and Tekken. The Tekken Fighter as well. So you have 8 buttons on there. 6 buttons with two extra ports on that. There we go. You get a good shot of it right there. On the fight stick, comes with the foams, the whole box, the display box, and the whole bit. Street Fighter and Tekken fight stick right here. This is a cool unit for your Xbox 360. What do you say? This is the collector's edition. Les Edition Collectors. That's what it says in the box. Sweet. Very nice. Hook this up to your Xbox 360. What do you say? What do you want to do on this one right here? Hook me $50 to go. $50 start, 50 to go. On the Xbox, this is the fighting stick for Street Fighter and Tekken. $50 bid, 50 to go one time. What do you say what I do? What's it going to be? $50 bid, 50 to go one time. $50 bid, 50 to go. Any interest, 50. $50 bid, 50 to start. 25. 25 here, 50. 25 here, 35. 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. 25 here, 35. For the Street Fighter fight stick, 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. Xbox 360, 25 here, 35. 25 here, 35, 35, 35, 35. 35 to go one time, 25 once. $25 here going twice. A third and final call down through. 25 here, 35, 35, 35, one time. Wow, that is a lot for $25. Seriously, for $25. It's for the one player. I mean, if you want to sit around, you want to play Street Fighter, play Tekken, I mean, this is the way to kick some butt. That's all I'm saying. It's a licensed tournament edition fight stick for the 360. Can't do much better than that.
You just display it, don't play it.
Well, no, you can take it out of the box.
It looks like nice in the box.
It's super nice in the box, I know. I mean, this would be great just to have as a display for the Xbox 360. Hi, 35 here, 45. 35 here, 45. $45 bid, 45 to go one time. I mean, some of this stuff, it is like super, super cool just to display it. I mean, you could, and then if you want to play it, cool. But if you collect Xbox 360, I mean, some of the items for any of the consoles, you know, some of this stuff, the artwork on the boxes, I love, magnetic closing, all that stuff is just super cool. And that's why this tournament edition, so you pull it out when you're in like a serious tournament, right? Because you go like Xbox 360 is that's kind of retro now. Kind of. It's on the cusp. It's on the cusp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the artwork on this stuff. I mean, Angry Bear. I mean, They've evolved. I mean, Tekken has evolved a lot. I remember when Tekken 1, it was a friendly-looking bear. Now he's angry. Okay? So we're at 35 to go. 35 here, 45. 45 to go one time. 35 once. $35 going twice. Third and final call done all through. 35, 45, 45, 45 one time. For this fight stick, Street Fighter and Tekken, boy, it is amazing too. So it's way $35. 107 is the winning bidder. 107. Oh yeah. I mean, that is something. The tournament edition. When you bring them fight sticks and you show up at the local tournament.
Like picking out your pool stick at a pool
That's
hall.
right. You pull it out of your backpack. Bam! They're gonna be like, "Oh no, this guy is serious. We're in trouble. It's gonna be backpack 360 done." All right. Next up, lot number 13. 13. Now we have a PlayStation tool. This is the model DECR 1400A Sony PlayStation 3 developmental tool. And this kit is 160 gigabytes of hard drive space. And the developers use it to create those PlayStation 3 games that everybody knows and loves. I love PlayStation games. This is the development tool right here. Another sought after and collectible piece that you can pick up here. We do get these. They say PlayStation, they say tool across the bottom right here. And they should have a Sony label. Yes, they do. And it's a reference tool for PlayStation 3, which is on the label on the back. It's a very nice condition tool as well. So for those of you that collect the Sony memorabilia and or you're developing games, you can always use this tool right here, 160 gigabytes. What do you guys say on this one here? Put me $100 to go. $100 bid. 100 to go one time. $100. At 100. 100 here, look at 2. 1 here, look at 2. 2 to bid. 2 to go one time. 1 here, look at 200. 1 look at 2. 2 to bid. 2 to go one time. So was that question on the last one, James? Okay. Oh, sorry I didn't get to answer that question if that stick had been opened or not. Because I think it had been opened. Yeah, yeah. So on the PlayStation, we're at 100. At 100 here, 100 and a half. 150 to go one time. Oh, as in the system. Oh, this right here. 100 here, 100 and a half. Yeah, I don't believe it's been opened. It really, it'd be hard to tell if it has been, but I mean, it's pretty clean. Doesn't look like it's been monkeyed with at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. 150 here, 200, 200 bid, 200 one time, 150 here, look at 200, 150 here, look at 2, 200 bid, 200 one time, 150 here, look at 2, 200 bid, 200 one time, 150 here, 200, 150 here, look at 2, 200 bid, 175 to go, 175, 175 here, 200 to go one time, 175, look at 2, 200, 2 and a quarter, 200 here, look at 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 225, 225 to go one time, 200, 2 and a quarter, 225 to go one time, 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, one more time. Anybody else a dollar through? 200 going once. $200 here going twice. Thank you, 225, 225, 2 and a half, 225, 2 and a half, 275, 2 and a half, 275, 275 to go one time, 250 here, 275, 250 here, 275, 275, one time, 250 here going once, 250 here going twice. Third and final call done all through, 250 here, 275, 275, 275, one more time. 275, 300, 300 to go one time, 300 here, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter to go one time, 3 and a quarter, 300 here, look at 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 325, 325 to go one time, 300 once, $300 here going twice, a third and final call down all through, 3 and a quarter, 325, one more time, 325, you can do it, once, twice, third and final call, 325, sold your way, $300. 125 is the winning bidder. Congratulations. Thank you for that. And thank you for trying out there. My friend on the right coast. That makes me happy. All right. Well, look at this right here. A lot of people have been talking about this Vectrix arcade system right here. Now, this is the Vectrix monitor and the whole unit. This is the Vectrix system right here. There's no games with it, but this is the Vectrix system. Can you open it? I could turn it around and open it, but hang on. Is it up or down? Here. Let me have it. I'll figure it out.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're reaching. Yeah. I go up.
And then it should hinge down and come
Yeah, it hinges. Yeah, and my finger just gets in the way of it. There it goes. I got it. It's right there. No, it hinges. It hinges down right there. So this is the Vectrix system right here. You have a power cord. We can just plug it in. We need that second cord. We don't have a game on it, but there's no game with it. And I believe
The buttons, I think.
is it on the back? No, that's my brightness.
when the toggle right.
Where do you see it? I'm on the wrong side of it.
Dude. Isn't that long?
You know the Vectrix, right?
Oh, there it is.
Did you get it, Wyatt?
Yep.
There it goes.
You gotta turn it like a black and white.
Yeah, and there it is. So, and there's the Vectrix system.
Very nice.
For all your vector games.
For all your vector style games right here. So it has 9 Storm Player 1.
Game built in.
Yeah, definitely. So this is the built-in game, right?
Yeah.
And I'm playing off the TV right now.
Oh, that's just on the screen.
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Go.
Hyperspace. Yeah, it's asteroids. I'm playing, but I'm watching a screen. So the delay is in.
That's awesome.
This is an amazing, amazing unit right here. It's in amazing condition as well. A lot of people love to have, gotta do it. Has a brightness adjust in the back as well. You can adjust up and down. So anybody looking for the Vectrix arcade system console, you know all about it. You probably know more than I do about it. The controller and the joystick and everything is in very nice condition. It's all there, super, super clean. What do you guys say what I'm doing this one here? We're at 500 to go. At 5 out of 600. 600 on bid, 600 go one time, 5 out of 600. 600 to go one time, 5 out of 6. 600 to go one time. What do you say what I'm doing? It's going to be on a Vectrix system. 5 out of 600. 600 on bid, 600 go one time, 5 out of 600. Buying what you see, everything that's right here. Get the controller, get the game that's installed in there. There is a game in there, and you get this whole controller, everything that is set. 5 out of 5.5. 5.5 to go one time, 5, 5.5, 550. 5 at here, 5.5, 5.5, 550. 550 to go one time, 5, 5.5. 5.5 to go one time, 5, 5.5. 5.5 to go one time. What do you say what I'm going to do? It's going to be 5 to 5.5, 5.5. 550 one time. Anybody else will dial through? 500 here going once. 500 here going twice. A third and final call, dial through 5, 5.5, 5.5. 550 one more time. God, I like this game too. I just shoot through. 5, 5.5. About 5 1/4. 5.25 to go one time. 5, 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 5.25. 5.5. 5.5. 5.75. 5.75 to go one time. 5.50. 5.75. 5.50 here. 5.75. 5.75. Game over. I want to play again. 550 here, 575. 575 to go one time. 575. 600. 600 on bid. 600 here, 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter to go one time. 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter to go one time. 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. One time. Oh, I keep hitting hyperspace. Uh-oh. I needed to that time, though. I needed to that time. I just need to keep firing. Fire. I got 600, 6 and a quarter, 625 to go one time. I'm going to try and sell it, play, and watch a TV, watching a TV. And it has amazing response because I'm actually winning this level, watching a TV that's watching a TV while selling this game. 600, 6 and a quarter, 625. 625 to go one time. Anybody also dial through? 600 here going once.
Get it.
Get it. Oh. Darn it. 600 here going twice.
Kamikaze.
We're in the minefield. A third and final call. Dial through 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 625. One more time. All done all through. I'm just going to go super fast. Downhill. Look at that. Missed them all. Still missed them all. Oh. Third and final call. Down all through 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter. One more time. Soch Way, $600. 142 is the winning bidder. 142. Here, want me to put this back up in there? I'll let Cece do it.
Just sit it over here on the counter.
Okay, got that. And then, yeah. All right, thank you all for your patience. Had to play the game out. Had to get it on. All right, we're at lot number 15. Wow. This is cool. Okay. So here we have Goro. This is Goro from Mortal Kombat. And this is a 1/10 scale Goro. Let's take him out of the box.
Yes.
Which, very nice box, by the way. Oh, he's wrapped, sealed. Oh, you don't show him out? Okay, so he's not taken out of here. However, I've seen pictures of it online. The box has been opened before, but the tape seal is still on there, so sorry, folks. We're putting Goro back in the box.
Is it 1 of 10?
No, it's a 1/10 art scale right here.
Okay.
So 1/10 scale Goro, and this is new in the box, and this is super, super cool right there. And that's actually the image of what the statue is and the base with all the dead skulls, because in Mortal Kombat, Goro is one of the top guys. And this is part of the Mortal Kombat Classic by Iron Studios right here, hashtag Iron Studios. And if you're a big fan of Mortal Kombat, this is new, super cool, and it does say new, so it hasn't been opened out of the wrapper there. All right, so we're at $50 bid. 50 here, 75, $75 bid, 75 to go one time, 50 here, 75, 50 here, 75, 75 to bid, 75 here at 100, $100 to go one time, 75 here at 100, $100 bid for a 1/10 scale Goro statue. Out of 100 here, 100 a quarter. 100 here, 125, 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 a quarter. Oh, 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time. What do you say what I'm going to do? It's going to be 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 is a highly detailed piece. I actually looked them up online. They look really, really cool too. And 1/10 size, it's about this size on the box. So 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time. What do you say what I'm going to do? It's going to be 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125. 125 to go one time. 125 on the floor. 125 like 150. 125 like 150. 150. 150. 150 to go one time. 125 like 150. 125 like 150. 150. 150 to go one time. Anybody else will dial through? 125 going once. 125 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 125 like 150. 150. 150. Anybody else will dial through? Sold you at $125. What's your buyer number? 192. 192. It's all right. Great job. All right, next up, lot number 16. Lot number 16 is a Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This is the Racer arcade game right here. Certified WATA. This is an A++ 8. This is an 8 WATA graded Star Wars Racer. Episode 1 for the Nintendo 64. So this is WATA graded, certified. This is a collector's item right here. I don't believe that you want to take it out once it's been graded by WATA. I mean, you get it. You collect Star Wars, any of those pieces. This is a beautiful, beautiful box. It is rated at an 8. It's an A++. So there it is. We're at 100 here, 100 a quarter. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 1 here, 1 a quarter. 125 to go one time. Anything Star Wars has always been a great investment and a collectible item right here. On the 8.0, we're at 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125, what do you say we're going to do is it going to be on the Racer Arcade, Episode 1, Star Wars Racer. 100 here, 125. 100 here, 1 a quarter, 1 a quarter, 125, 125, 125 to go one time, 100 here. Out of 110. 110 to go one time, 100 here, 110. Oh, 110 to go one time, 100 here, 110. 110, 110. 110 to go one time. Anybody else $1 through? $100 here going once. $100 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 100 here, 110. So it's away $100. 142, 142. Very nice. What do we have here? Lot number 17. This is the Mario's Bombs Away, the Game & Watch system. Game & Watch Nintendo. This is open. Oh, okay. Game & Watch. So it must be a...
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it comes with... those batteries come with it?
Yes.
Okay. So did we turn it on?
There are no batteries in it.
Oh, there's no batteries in it, but it comes with batteries.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to close up on that, this is a rare Mario's Bombs Away Game & Watch system right here. Comes with batteries. We didn't put any batteries in it. There's a controller, the up and down, game A, B, A, and B. Is there a on-off power switch on this?
I don't see one.
And it says open. So this is official and made in Japan, 1983 Nintendo. So you're collecting Mario and you're collecting everything Mario, then you need this piece right here. I would say so. It's the panorama screen, which is early. This is your early deluxe screens and the small handhelds right here. So very cool. What do you think? What do you want to do on this one here on the Mario Bombs Away? Would be $50 to start, 50 to go one time. On a Mario Bombs Away at 50, 50 or 75, $75 bid, 75 to go one time, 50 or 75, 50 or 75, 75. That's 75 or 100, 100 here under a quarter, 125 to go one time, 100 here under a quarter, 100 here to go 125, 125 to go one time, 100 here under a quarter. I have never had one of these, held one in my hand, or seen one before. Has the mirror and the panorama view on it. I am going to figure that since here's your battery slot, right? Has no batteries. Should we just put batteries in it and power it up? Let's put batteries in it and power it up. Let's do it. Everybody out there, we want to do it, right? Yeah. I'll go against the grain. I'll probably get the phone call tomorrow. What are you doing? Well, I don't know. I think they're going incorrect. Yeah. Let's just do it like this and rock and roll. Oh, I hear a fan going.
Nope.
Just kidding. That's not it. Okay. The batteries are in. It's working.
It's working.
Oh boy. It's on. And there you go. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. With the mirror on there, everything about it. It is working. Here's your controllers. Let me get my hands out of the way.
Right there.
Oh, this is amazing right here. It's the simple things that really, are amazing to me. We're at 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 quarter. 125 to go one time. This is a perfectly good working, beautiful Mario bombs away right here. The little handheld unit. And it is on, and we put brand new batteries in it. We got fresh batteries installed. We'll take the batteries out for the winning bidders so they don't drain out. We'll take the batteries out for you. 100 here, 100 quarter, 125 to go one time. It's got brilliant picture on that too. The inside, yeah, you can see it right there. It's very, yeah, it is. It's a color handheld from 1983 with a panorama screen. And it's got that screen printed all color Mario on there too. Trademark is 1983 Nintendo. It's a beautiful piece of Nintendo history right here. If you're a Nintendo collector and you say you have one, great. I'm glad you do. Most people probably don't have one or haven't seen one of these. And this thing is in amazing condition as well. Looks beautiful. It has very few scratches. Why don't you zoom in on that, Wyatt? Just zoom in on like that. It's got a few scratches, but it hasn't got any wear on any of the lettering. All the colors are very brilliant. See, you can see a little bit of scratches from the light right there. We don't try to hide that, but all the color and all the words and everything are on there. There's no wear and tear on that. The actual white screen right there looks good. We'll pop this open again, and you can see the color screen in there. Yeah, that's super, super nice. So like I said, you collect the Nintendo, you got to have this piece right here. We're at 100 here, 100 a quarter, 125 to go one time, and it'll fit in your hip pocket. Take it down the street, conversation piece for everybody right here. 100 here, 100 a quarter, 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 a quarter, 125. How about 110? 110 to go one time, I see you now. 110 here, 120. 110 here, look at 120. 120 to go one time, 110, look at 120. $120 to go one time, 110, look at 120. 120 to go one time. Anybody else on 120 here, 130. 130 to go one time, 120, look at 130. 120, look at 130, 130, 130. $130 bid, 130 to go one time. Anybody else on dial through, 120 going once. 120 here going twice. Let's go one more time, right coast. 120, 130, 130, 130, one more time. 130 here, 140. Good job, 130 here, look at 140. 140 go one time, 130, look at 140. 140, 140, one more time. 130 once, twice. A third and final call, done all through. 130, 140. 140. Sold your way, $130. 187, 187. Know the buyer, fits the personality right there. Gotta have it. I love it. Will you take here, pop the batteries out? Okay, and we're going next. All right, next up, what do we have here? We've got the Super Nintendo. This is the Super Nintendo Classics with Star Fox 2. I know, very nice. So this is the Super Nintendo Compact with 2 controllers and the unit right here. And it's got the games included. Classic games. So it's got Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero, Super Mario Kart, The Legends of Zelda, and more. Tons more games right here. Yoshi's Island, Star Fox, the whole bit. And this is the Super Nintendo. It's in the box. I'm going to call it the tab's been opened right here, so I believe this is all complete in the box. And this is lot number 22. It is an open box Super Nintendo. I believe it's probably packed in there pretty good. Oh man, yeah, It's all there. It's nice. Oh, this is brand new.
Just open mine.
It's an open box, but it's new, so we'll keep it in there. No doubt. What's that? And there we go. Okay, on the Super Nintendo, this is the unit with 2 controllers and all the games built in. Classic games, Nintendo license right here. On the Super Nintendo, what are you guys gonna do on this one right here? It'll be $50 to start, 50 to bid. On the Super NES Classic Edition, 50 or 75, 50 or 75, $75 bid, 75 to go one time, 50 or 75, 50 or 75, $75 bid, 75 to go one time, 50 or 75, $75 bid, 75 to go one time, 50 or 75, 50 or 75, 75, 75, 75, 75 to go one time. What do you say we're going to do? What's it going to be? 50 here, 60, $60 bid, 60 to go one time, 50 here, 60, 50 here, 60, $60 bid, 60 to go one time, 60 here, 70, $70 bid, 70 to go one time, 70, look at 80, $80 bid, 80 to go one time, 70, look at 80, $80 bid, one more time. Anybody else $1 through? $70 going once. $70 here going 80, 80 look at 90, $90 bid, 90 to go one time, 80 look at 90, 80 here look at 90, $90 bid for a Super Nintendo right here. I know they want to play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. 80 here look at 90, $90 bid, one more time. $80, 90, 90 here at 100, $100 go one time, 90 here at 100, 90 here at 100, $100 go one time. Or you may want to play Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart's awesome game. I know, man. They made it into the full size, and the full sizes are always full. Super Mario Kart's one of my favorites, too. And Super Metroid. Gotta love it. 90 here at 100. $100 go one time. Anybody else $1 through? $90 once. $90 here going twice. 100. 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. Yeah, and you can. They say you can mod these to play even more games if you'd like. At 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time, 100 here, 110, 110, 110 to go one time. Anybody else $1 through? $100 once, twice, a third and final call, done all through, 100 here, 110. Can't just buy it off the shelf anywhere these days. 100 here, 110, 110, 110. Anybody else $1 through? Sold your way $100. 144 is the winning bidder, 144. Congratulations to you on that. Oh, and we have the next item coming up. This is a PlayStation 2. This is a test debugging station right here. PlayStation 2, the word test across the top. And this is another one of those collector's pieces for any developers. This is a debugging tool for PlayStation 2. It's another piece that, you know, if you're collecting some of this equipment that developers have, you want to have something that nobody else has, PlayStation 2 unit. And it says test, which is really cool in the Sony letters that they have there. And this does have the Sony labels, a DTL H30001 debugging station for PlayStation 2 on the back. Legitimate system right here. And then it's got the Sony lettering in test, which is super cool. All right, what do you guys say on this one right here? Here we go. At 50 here at 100. I got 100 here, 100 and a half. 100 here, 150. 150 go one time. 150 here, 200. A 200 bid, 200 go one time. 150 here, look at 2. 150 here, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. 150 here, 200. A 150 here, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. A debugging tool for any of your PlayStation 2. I don't know if that's just like a test, so maybe you can build games too, or it just debugs.
Programming, yeah.
It's for programming. 150 here, 200. A 200 bid, 200 go one time. 150 here, look at 2. 150 here, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time. 150, 175. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time. 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time. Anybody else all dial through? 175 here, 200 to go one time. 175, look at 2. 175, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 to go one time. 175, look at 200. 175, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 to go one time. 175, 200, 200, 200. One more time. Anybody else all dial through? 175 once. 175 here going twice. Third and final call, down through 175, look at 200, 200, 200 here, 2 and a quarter, a 200 here, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, go one time, 2 and 2 and a quarter, a 200 here, 2 and a quarter, 225, 225, go one time, 2 and 2 and a quarter, 225, one more time, 200 once, 200 here going twice, a third and final call, down through 2, 2 and a quarter, one more time. Sold your way, $200. 187, 187. That's it. She tunes in, lives up to her number. Knock 'em back. That's what I'm talking about. All right, next up, lot number 24. Oh, wow, look at this. Lot number 24. Tips and Tactics, The Legend of Zelda. I love this. Okay, so this is somebody's personal handiwork for this Legends of Zelda, the book, the code, the cart, and this is the Legend of Zelda gold cartridge. It does have some wipe marks on it, so some of the gold has come off the finish on there, but the sticker is immaculate. This is the Legends of Zelda tested working cart. Comes with a book, Tips and Tricks, The Legends of Zelda. It's got whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit of, looks like moisture, satin moisture, a little bit on the back there. So it's not a perfect tips and tactics, but this is a super cool, it's a color manual, plus the maps and strategies for Legend of Zelda, which I've never been able to really get anywhere on Zelda. So, you know, the maps I would certainly have to use. And then, of course, if the maps that are printed by Nintendo fail you, you can always use the hand-drawn codes to go with it, which is where I would absolutely run to first. So if I picked up this package, I would probably go to the handwritten stuff first. So you're buying this whole kit right here. Everything right here that you see is one lot. Lot number 24. What do you guys say when I'm doing this one here? We're at 25 to go. 25 here, 50. $50 bid, 50 to go one time. 25 here, look at 50. $50 bid, 50 to go one time. Let's make it easy. 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. 25 here, 35. $35 bid for all of it right here. 25 here, 35. 35 to go one time. Legend of Zelda for the NES with a booklet bundle right here. It's the gold Zelda right here. It's got a little bit of the gold taken off here, so you're probably not going to get this, you know, encased or graded, but you can certainly play it and have a lot of fun. You got the OG cheat cards that go with it, or not cheat, but maps that go with it, and the books. Had 25 or 35, $35 bid, 35 to go one time. Anybody else done all through? $25 going once. Had $25 going twice. A third and final call done all through. 25 or 35, 35, 35, one time. 35. 35 here, 45. 35 here, look at 45. 45 to go one time. 35 here, look at 45. 35 here, look at 45. 45, 45. 45, 45, one time. $35 once. $35 twice. Third and final call, done all through. 35, 45. So it's your way, $35. 207. 207 is the winning bidder. And put this in the middle of those so they don't get all effed up. There you go. Thank you. Okay, next up, lot number 25. This is a lot of 11. These are original Nintendo game cartridge boxes. I thought it was actually kind of cool as consignor had these boxes. I thought, you know, there are hundreds of game cartridges out there that people have, and they have no boxes for them. So I guess this is where the boxes end up, and maybe you can mix and match, and you have some of the cartridges so you can pick them up. So I said, sure, let's go ahead and sell them. This was my favorite. Haven't played the game, but I really like the Jaws box myself. So anyways, I mean, the boxes are in various conditions. They're not bad, and there's actually a couple of booklets. Some have manuals, some have the styrofoam inside them, but it's a lot of 11. And you've got Fester's Quest, which there's also a poster of Fester's Quest that goes with it, right? So there's Fester's Quest right there. And this is a large poster that goes with Fester's Quest. And I think it's actually pretty cool. It's a Sunsoft game, and Sunsoft's been making the console games forever. And I really like the poster. So Fester's Quest poster is pretty cool. And, you know, I don't know if you could still order the official Sunsoft t-shirts, maybe. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Fester. And then you got Yoshi, and you got Spy Hunter, and Spy Hunter actually has a poster with it as well. See, look at this, Spy Hunter. This is super cool, too. Yeah, that is very, very awesome.
We got a Spy Hunter t-shirt
Yeah.
and a Spy Hunter T-shirt, which would be awesome to like call and say, "Hello, I'd like to buy the. I want to buy the T-shirt." I just want to see if somebody answers the phone where you call, right? So we got Tetris, we got soccer, we got Jaws, of course. Jaws has the foam block in it, but there's no posters. Sorry, that would have been awesome. Nintendo Smash, you got Amadar. Everybody loves Amadar. He's super cool and goes along. It's a video game by Parker Brothers. And there is a manual in here. No cartridge, of course, like I said, but the manual is all there. So these are actually just pretty cool boxes. And if you happen to have the game carts, then it's a match made in heaven right there. You got volleyball. And then Rolling Thunder, which is an amazing Atari arcade game. And this has a booklet with it as well. Made by Tengen. And Tengen has made games forever as well. So thought it was kind of neat. We brought it in and said, okay, that's fine. Our consignor wants to move it all. This one has the foam in it as well, so you probably got to take the foam out, put this back in. Lance. So there we go. We got 11 of these boxes right here. And I got a $25 bid, 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. For all the boxes, you get all 11. The box will weigh nothing if you have to have it shipped. It only costs you a couple bucks to ship it. Not 25 here, 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. For a bunch of Nintendo history right here, you just get the box lots, and you get the posters that go with it. 25 here, 35, 35, 35, one time. Anybody else will draw through? I got you. How about 30? $30 bid, 30 to go one time. 20 over here, 30. $30 bid, 30 to go one time. So it's weighed 25 bucks.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm sorry, what was that? 166 is the winning bidder. 166. Thank you for that. That was amazing. All right, next up, lot number 26 is a 1/12 scale Master Chief. It's a Master Chief Halo. Comes in the box. He has been opened because he's missing an action hand, and that is stated in the auction lot. He's missing one hand. And it's just the action figure here with a couple of his rifles. Super cool if you like Halo and Master Chief, and you want to have a cool like late model statue to put on your desk or credenza. It's actually got some heft to it. Yeah, I know. The last Master Chief we had in here sold for thousands of dollars, and that was the larger size Master Chief. This one's actually pretty cool though. Yeah, this is pretty cool action figure right here. I guess he's got some motion to him, and he's got different hands and arms. So this is the Master Chief, and you got some guns. You know, what are you going to do? That's what I'm saying. What do you say? What do I want to do? Give me 25 bucks to go, $25 bid, 25 to go one time. On the Master Chief. He's encapsulated in this box. You can, you know.
You can play with them.
Well, yeah. I mean, really, you just take them and you put them on a shelf or something. Change the guns out every once in a while so people notice in your office, like, hey, is there something different here in my office? Yeah, Master Chief actually, he's holding a different rifle. Thanks for noticing. See, that's what I'd be all about with Master Chief. Is like, you know, change it every month and see if people are actually looking at your stuff. Eh? That's the way I think about it. Give me 10 bucks to go, $10 bid, 10 to go one time. I got 10, 10 look at 20, $20 bid, 20 to go one time, 10 look at 20. $20 bid, 20 to go one time. What do you say we're going to do? What's it going to be?
I'll give you 20.
What?
I'll give you 20 for that.
Oh, see, Lance was all scoffing at it, but then he's like, I'm in. I got 20. I got 20 here to 30. $30 bid, 30 to go one time, 20 here, look at 30. 30 bucks to go one time. See, he looks pretty tough, too.
I got a bird that I like that.
Got 20 here, look at 30. 30 bucks to go one time. Got 20 here, look at 30. 30 bucks. Hot 25. $25 bid, 25 to go one time. 20 here, 25. Hot $25 bid, 25 to go one time. 25. 25 here, 30. $30 bid, 30 to go one time. 20 over here, 30. $30 bid, 30 to go one time. Yes?
Play pop for it? Yeah.
I got 30 on the floor. 30 here, 35. 30 here, look at 35. $35 bid, 35 to go one time. 30 here, 35. 30 here, look at 35. 35, 35. 35, 35, one time. Anybody else a dollar through? $30 on the floor. 35 here, 40. $40 bid, 40 to go one time. He says no, he's out. 35 here, look at 40. 35 here, look at 40. $40 bid, 40 to go one time. Anybody else a dollar through? $35 going once. $35 here going twice. He's pretty cool looking though. It is very cool.
He's got new hands.
Well, he's got new hands. He has different action hands. If you read the sheet,
With their foot.
his hands, he has different action for like this rifle, that rifle, or just straight up like punching you or whatever. And he also is, his head moves, his
Halo.
chest. He's Halo. He's Master Chief. What are you going to do? 35 once, twice, third and final call. Done all three. Looking 40, $40 bid, 40 to go one time. Sold your way, $35.
Nice.
Lot number 207.
Lucky guy.
207 is the winning bidder. 207. Here you go.
I need another one.
Careful, careful.
This one's big.
Here, put it right here. Yeah. Okay. So next up we have the Atari 2600. This is a 2600 system with 38 games, and it has all the peripherals. We actually have it all listed, like what's in here, so we won't take all the joysticks and the controllers out of the bags.
Nope.
But we do have this very cool, handy dandy Atari 2600 cartridge. It's a cassette holder. There are 38 game cartridges along with 39 manuals. It's got all these manuals for all these different games in here. This is miscellaneous Atari manuals. Comes with 5 joysticks, 1 Point Master control, and 4 paddle controls. This is your Point Master right here, right? And it's got hand controls, paddle controls, plus all the games: Defender, Casino, Warlords, Bowling, Fishing Derby, Berserk, Space War, Kaboom, Miniature Golf, Street Racers, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Demon Attack, which is a super cool game, Demon Attack, Laser Blast, Missile Command, Space War, Home Run, Golf, Combat, the whole bit. I can go on and on and on, but I'm going to let you discover this all on your own. Atari 2600 unit right here. I had a $100 bid, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 here, 150, 150 go one time, 100 here, look at 150, 150 go one time, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 and a half to go one time. You get all this, one whole box, all this equipment, plus all the manuals, all the carts, all the controllers, everything that goes with it. 100 here, 125, 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 quarter, 100 here, look at 125, 125 to go one time, 125, 150, 125 look at 150, 150 to go one time, 125 look at 150, oh 125 look at 150, 150 here, 175, oh 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175, 150 here, look at 175, 175, 175 to go one time, 175 here, 200, 200 bid, 200 go one time, 175 look at 2, oh 175 look at 2, 200 bid, 200 go one time, 175 look at 200, 200, 200, one more time. Anybody else will dial through? 175 here going once. 175 here going twice. A third and final 200 here, 2 and a quarter. 200 here, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 225. 225 to go one time, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 225 to go one time. Anybody else will dial through? 2 and a quarter. 225, 200 once, twice. A third and final call, done all through, 2 and a quarter. Sold your way, $200. 219, 219. Congratulations, congratulations. Great deal on that. Get a whole lot of equipment. That's pretty awesome. Was it 219 was the winning bidder? All right. 219. Okay, I like this one too. This is the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's the NES console with Duck Hunt. Right? This is a working unit, has a single original controller, and it's got the Zapper gun, which the Zapper gun it looks brand new. I mean, the Zapper gun, it still has like that glossy sheen to it. This is the Duck Hunt Zapper gun. Nintendo Zapper, says it right on here. See on that side, it says Zapper. I like to give them all the shots we can. And this is a Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt combo cart that plays in the Nintendo Entertainment System right here. It is original. This is all original and an original Nintendo controller, which, you know, it hasn't been rubber banded. It looks like it was played and then it was wrapped up, like you always coil it up and put it away. No problem.
Transformer.
If you have a question regarding shipping, you can contact our office by email or an attachment with the invoice once you receive it. We can help you with packing and shipping. Just reach out to our office. You can go to info@Captain's Auction Warehouse or directly just contact us through phone. Contact information is on the website. That's for shipping. Okay, so we got the Nintendo Entertainment System with the cartridge with the Super Zapper gun and all the connections. And you got your AC plug, your unit, and your TV. This is your, your old RF connection. So the whole kit, this is the whole thing. You're buying it like you see it right here. Out of $100 bid, 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 here, 150, 150 go one time, 100 here, 150, 150 go one time. The Zapper gun is like amazing looking. Yeah, it's pretty cool. 100 here, 100 and a half, 100 and a half to go one time, 100 here, 150, 150 to go one time. Duck Hunt is a fun game. Anyways, 100 here, 100 and a quarter, how 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 and a quarter, 100 here, like 125, 125 to go one time, 100 here, 100 and a quarter, 125, 125 to go one time. Freeze, Wyatt. 100 here and a quarter, 125 to go one time. What do you say what I'm going to do? What's it going to be? Original controller, great shape, Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers. This is the original combo cart that I believe you get with the system right here. Has all your electronics, plus the Zapper gun. 100 here, 100 and a quarter, 125 to go one time, $100 going once. At 100, 125, 125 to go one time, thank you. 125, look at 150, 125, look at 150, 150, 150, 150 go one time, 125, look at 150, 125, look at 150, 150 go one time. Anybody else will dial through? 125 going once. 125 here going twice. A third and final call, 125, 135, 135 to go one time, 125, 135, 135 to go one time, 125, look at 135, 135, one more time, 125 once, 125 here going twice. A third and final call, done all through, 125, 135, 145, 135, 145, 145 to go one time, 135, look at 145, 135, look at 145, 145, 145, 145, one more time, 135 once, 135 here going twice. A third and final call, done all through, 135, look at 145, 145, one more time. So it's your way, $135. 193 is the winning bidder. Nice. Oh, here we go. Super Smash Brothers Melee with a Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo GameCube, and this is like the Warbird, I think they call that, either the Warbird or the Warhawk. I'm getting it down. Nintendo GameCube, this is the silver. It comes with a Super Smash Brothers disc. Yeah, I know Wyatt's all excited about this.
Super Smash.
Yeah, the Super Smash Brothers is like a worldwide phenomenon. It is. It was before like, we'll name, what are some of the other ones? Well, it came out before Fortnite, right? Way before it, right? Because it's GameCube.
The original one's N64.
N64. See, I'm testing Wyatt's prowess on this. So what we're saying is it's amazing. You have an amazing box here in the Nintendo GameCube. This is a working GameCube here with a Super Smash Brothers Melee. So the Melee edition just means things are not going good for other people because you're just going to melee. That's what it's all about. It's just melee and let them have it with your Warbird right there. And I'm telling you, it was like this was all played, put away, and said, here you go. It's time to go on. Somebody else can enjoy it. And here we have a $100 bid. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time in a GameCube. 125, 150. 125 like a 150. 150 to go one time. 125 like a 150. 150 to go one time in the Super Smash Brothers Melee with a Nintendo GameCube and your Warbird here. 125, 150. 150 to go one time. It's the Wavebird is the wireless controller. I've got the wired standard one. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's my friend from the right coast over there. He's helping me out, hooking me up. We're going to chat later. I like it. 150 here, 175. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time. 150, 175. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time. 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time. Anybody else will dial through? 150 here, 175. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time. 150 once. 150 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 150 here, 175. 175 here. Look at 200. 200 bid. 200 go one time. 175. Look at 2. 175. Look at 2. 200 bucks go one time. 175. Look at 200. Nintendo's biggest stars are all here. Duke it out with Mario, Link, Donkey Kong, the Ice Climbers, and many more.
Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I seen Pikachu's on here. He ain't getting out alive.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody's on there. You're all going to get bashed up big time with all the movies coming out, Mario. So when are they going to make a Super Smash Brothers movie? You got to do it pretty soon. 175, look at 2. 200 bucks go one time. 175, look at 2. But who's going to play Pikachu, right? I don't know. 175, 200. 200 bid, 200 go one time. Wyatt will play it. 175, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 go one time. Anybody else all done all through? 175 once. 175 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 175, look at 200. 200, 200. One more time. So it's your way, $175. 221 is the winning bidder. 221. 221. Oh, looky, looky, looky. What do we got here? No, no, no. We got a... This is a Super Nintendo. This is a Super Nintendo system. Oh yeah, Super NES, 2 controllers, all your peripherals to make this unit go, go, go. Right here, looks like they wound them up, put it together as a working unit. You got 5 games with your N6. This is your Super Nintendo. Comes with Super Punch-Out, Toy Story, King of the Monsters 2, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and Jurassic Park. You got to have it with Jurassic on there. 5 carts. All here, 2 full controllers for your Super Nintendo needs. Right here, and you get the system. Here we go. All in one pack, as you see it right here. Who give me $100 to go? $100 bid, 100 to go one time. About $100 for the Super Nintendo. Got 100. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 125. For the Jurassic Park, the Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghouls and Ghosts is an awesome game. Toy Story 2, but the Super Punch-Out, Jurassic Park, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Great. This is a great mix, a great combo of cartridges to go with this system right here. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, going once. At 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time, twice. A third and final call done all through. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 1 and a quarter, one time. Anybody else done all through? 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. 100 here, 110. 110. So it's your way, $100. 221 is the winning bidder. 221. Congratulations. There you go. Oh, here we go. This would be your N64, right? Ooh, Nintendo 64. This is gonna say these were wave boards, but since they're wired, they're not. The wave birds. This comes with GoldenEye 007 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Okay, Tony Hawk Pro Skater and GoldenEye, which is always asked for. The James Bond GoldenEye is a great console game to play. Plus you get your 2 controllers wrapped up like it just got off the floor to play and ready to go away to the next owner. Here we go, we're at 100 and a half. 100 and a half to go one time, 150 here, look at 200. A 200 bid, 200 to go one time. Wyatt looks all disappointed. Out of your budget, man. 150, 175. 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175. The carts are in great condition right here. Labels front and back, looking good, ready to play all the way. Lock in. Here we go. Nintendo with your 2 controllers. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175. 150 here, look at 175. 175 to go one time. Anybody else all done all through? 150 here going once. 150 here going twice. A third and final call done all through. 150 here, 175. 175, 175. One more time. 150, 175. How about 160? 160 to go one time, 150 here, 160. 160 to go one time, 150 here to 160, 160, 160, 160 here, 170 to go one time, 160 here, 170. 170 here, 180. 180 to go one time, 170 to go 180. 180 to go one time, 170 here, 180, 190. 180 to go 190. 190 to go one time, 180 to go 190. 190 to go one time, 180, 190, 200. A 200 bid, 200 to go one time, 190, look at 2. 190 here, look at 2. 200 bid, 200 to go one time, 190, look at 200. 200, 200. One more time. 190 here going once. Oh, 190 here going twice. A third and final call down all through 190, look at 200, 200, 200. One more time. GoldenEye and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Tony Hawk's making a comeback in a big, big way. He's going to do it too. 190, look at 200, 200, 200. One more time. I seen him skating the other day too. That means they'll make another Tony Hawk Pro Skater for any type of game. In the meantime, they should. But this will forever be etched in history for the Nintendo 64, right? 190 twice. A third and final call down all through 190 to 200. 200 one more time. So it's way $190. 193 is the winning bidder. 193. Congratulations. Oh. Man, I bought these brand new as well. Sega Genesis. Well, this was another one right here. This one, I believe, may have introduced Road Rash. If I'm not sure. It was a game that I was talking about earlier. This Sega Genesis unit comes with one controller, your AV cords, and your AC, and then it comes with Sonic. This is Sonic the Hedgehog right here. Sonic and Tails, I should say. And here is a Sonic the Hedgehog, not for resale. Gotta have that cart right there. And then you have Disney's Aladdin. So Aladdin, why not, right? And it's Disney too. So once you get Disney, that's it. Disney's Aladdin. So you get the 3 carts right there and the Sega Genesis console with a controller and all your AV and your AC. And you're buying it right here, lot number 33. Who me $100 go, $100 bid, 100 go one time. What do you say what I want to do on the Genesis system right here? $100, 100 to go one time with the 3 carts. And the not for resale Sonic the Hedgehog is very intriguing. How about $50 to go one time, 50 to start. 50 here, 75, 50 here, 75, 75 to go one time, 50 here, 75, 50 here, 75, 75 to go one time, 50 here, 75, $75 bid, 75 to go one time, 75 here at 100, $100 go one time, 75 here to get 100, $100 bid, 100 to go one time, 75 here to get 100, $100 bid, 100 to go one time. What do you say? Fun fact. Sega originated in 1940 as Standard Games, a coin-operated game company in Hawaii. I did not know that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
They used to provide they provided games to the military bases. See, Sega was hooked in with Sony, and Sony, I actually know the people. I know this is a little off topic, but Sega, Sony, right? Sony, I know the people who originally brought Sony into the United States, and the first time Sony came to the US was on the black market. So like black market, it wasn't like totally sinister, but you know, it came in through the military bases like they talk about here. 1952, the company moved to Japan and was renamed Service Games of Japan. But lots of stories about Sony, and I know the guys who did it. I did a lot of business with them later on in years. Cool old dudes though. But they got it done back in the 50s. 40s into the 50s. Yeah, they were cool. Anyways, back on topic. We're at 100. On the Sega Genesis. Sorry, I just fly off sometimes. I got to do that. So, what's that? No. There's no such thing as a mafia. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. You know, you just don't. It's just stuff that you just don't talk about. So it's 100. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125. 125 to go one time. It's only in the movies.
Only there.
It's only in the movies. And 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. Yeah, and pinball, kind of. 100 here, 110. Oh, you remember the story, huh?
Oh, no, I was talking about the new Godfather.
Oh, no. I'm talking about real life stuff. When I was back in Virginia and all that.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember that?
That story, yeah.
Yeah. La Costa Nostra. All right. So we're at 100. 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. And a Sega Genesis with 3-game bundle right here. I know I just went off on that tangent. Sorry about that. 100 here, 110. 110 to go one time. Anybody else done all through? 100 here, 110. 110. 110 to go one time. So it's your way, $100. 219. Easy, Lance. Slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll. All right, next up, lot number 34. Lot number 34 is an Xbox 360 Live. This has the bonus media remote control in it. This is a complete system. This is the complete system. It is an open box. I'm not going to pull it all out, but this is the Xbox 360. And it is the Live and includes, I'll just name it off, Xbox 360 console, the hard drive, wireless controller, headset, Ethernet, connectivity, and component HD cable. So, yeah, I know, right? So this Xbox 360, and I guess it gives definition all the games that you can play on here. There are many, many Xbox 360s. So you can buy this whole unit right here in the box. And this is not brand new, but it is complete in box. Beautiful unit. Oh, maybe I can, let's see. Where's the...
Oh, she says.
It's got the flip top. Yeah. Cece goes, oh no. Uh-oh, Tongo. All right, well, here's the top unit right here. And everything else is inside, so I dare ye near. There's the Xbox 360. It's beautiful white, right? It's all there. White, bright, tight, and ready to fight. There we go. On the Xbox 360 right here. We'll put it back in the box for safekeeping for later. All right, what are you guys going to do on the core console right here? This is the core unit, Xbox 360. Who gave me $100 to go? $100 bid, 100 to go one time. What do you say? What do I want to do? 100. $100 bid, 100 to go on the Xbox 360. Man, you know, I've got like, I don't know how many Xbox 360 cartridges or CDs. I got tons of them. And I think I do have a unit, but I don't have a white one. I don't know. I have a black 360 unit, Xbox 360 black. I can't get this one. What are you guys on doing this one here? This is the complete Xbox 360. Hot $50 to go. $50 start, 50 to go one time. And the Xbox Core 360 right here. $50 bid. I have 50 here, 75. 50 on the floor is 75. 75 to bid, 75 to go one time. 50 here, 75. 50 here, 75. $75, 75 to go one time. 50 here, 75. 50 here, 75. 75, 75. $75 bid. Anybody else on dollar through? 50 here, 75. How about 60? $60 bid, 60 to go one time, 50 here, 60. $60 bid, 60 to go one time, 50 here, 60. $60 bid, one more time. $50 once. $50 here twice. A third and final call done all through 50 here, 60. $60. Sold you away $50. What's your buyer number? You don't have one yet?
125.
What's that? No. Buyer 300. It's on the floor.
Register?
No, he didn't.
Bad boy.
Okay, lot number 35. 35, this is another, we got a PlayStation 3, another tool right here. This is a PlayStation 3 tool. Looks like it's got a little bit of flash on the top here. And it looks like this console piece comes off. So that's the PlayStation 3 tool piece. There it is. Locks in. Oh yeah, you've always been able to take that off there. All right, on PlayStation 3 is another tool. This is the developer's tool right here for the PlayStation 3. It's all there. It's complete, and it's in very nice condition. It's got a little bit of wear and chafe just on the front here. You can kind of see it, but it is in great shape. PlayStation 3 tool. We're at 75 to go one time. That's 75 here to 100. $100 to go one time. 75 here to go one. That's 75 here to go one. 100 I'll bid. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. And a developer's tool. 100 here, 100 a quarter. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 1 a quarter. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 125. 125 to go one time. 100 here, 125. 125, 150. 125 look at 150. 150 to go one time. 125 look at 150. 125 look at 150. 150 to go one time. 125 look at 150. 150 here, 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175, 150 here to go 175, 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175, 175 to go one time. On developers tool right here, 175, look at 2. I'm sorry, 150 here, 175. 175 to go one time, 150 here, 175. 150 here, look at 175, 175. 175 here, 200 to go one time, 175, look at 2. 175, look at 2, 200 bid, 200 to go one time, 175, look at 200. 200, 200 bid, 200 to go one time, 175, look at 200. 175, look at 2, 200 bid, 200 to go one time. 175, look at 2. $200 bid, 200 to go one time. One more time. 200 here, 2 1/4, 200 here, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 225 to go one time, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 250, 250 to go one time, 2 1/2, 225, 2 1/2, 250, 250, 250 to go one time, 225 here going once, 225 here going twice, a third and final call done all through, 225, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 250, one more time. So it's way $225. 125, 125 is the winning bidder. 125. Congratulations on that. Okay, the last lot of the night, last one of the evening, brand new. These are brand new in the box, sealed in the box. Guitar Hero World Tour wireless guitar controllers right here. There are 2 guitars for the Xbox 360. There's one brand new guitar case, a carrying case, plus 2 copies of Guitar Hero Metallica for the Xbox 360. You get all of this for one money. Brand new Xbox 360 Guitar Hero Metallica edition. And you get 2 brand new wireless guitar controllers for your Guitar Hero, which is pretty awesome. So, do all the guitars for Guitar Hero have a whammy bar on them? You know what a whammy bar is?
Yeah, they do.
They all do have it on there? Okay.
I think except maybe
But they're not all wireless, are they?
no, they're not all.
Yeah, and these wireless ones, that's very cool. And they are brand new. So you're getting 5 pieces. This is a lot of 5 pieces. One money right here. This is a single lot. No, you don't plug these into an amp. You plug these into the unit, James. Yeah. James asked if you plug them in. Jesus. Yeah, they're wireless, James. They're wireless.
Wireless.
All right, here we go. So they're officially licensed for the Xbox 360. Brand new, still in the Bisqueen. How do you like that word? Bisqueen. I call it plastic wrap, but I knew Wyatt would like the word Bisqueen. All right, so you're getting the whole thing, one money, right here. Brand new. Here we go. We're at 75 here at 100. $100 go out 100. Out 100 here, 100 1/4. 125 to go one time. 125, 150, 175. 175 to go one time. 175. 175 to look at 200. $200 to go one time. 175 look at 2. $200 bid. 200 to go one time. You get it all. 2 brand new guitars. 2 copies of Guitar Hero Metallica and the bag to go with it. It looks like it's an embroidered Guitar Hero.
It's got a patch on it.
Well, it's a stitched patch, so yeah, stitched patch. I got 200, 2 1/4, 225, 2 1/2, 2 1/2 to go one time, 225, look at 2 1/2, 250 to go one time, 225, look at 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 250, 250 to go one time, 225, 2 1/2, 250 here, 275, 300, 300 to go one time, 275, look at 3, 275, look at 3, 300 bid, 300 to go one time, 275, look at 300, 300 bid, 300 to go one time, 275, look at 3, 300 bid, 300 to go one time. Anybody else will dial through? 275, look at 3. I'd like a copy of Guitar Hero Metallica. I hadn't seen it until they came up here today.
Just to play it.
At 300, 3 1/4, 300 here, 3 1/4. It shows the band on there and everything. At 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 325, look at 3 1/2, 350, 350 one time, 325, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, brand new in the package. At 325, 3 1/2, 350, 350, 350, one more time. Anybody else will dial through? 325 going once, 325 going twice. A third and final call dial through, 325, 3 1/2, 350, 350, 350, one more time. So it's your way, $325.
All right.
220. 220 is the winning bidder of the final lot of the evening. I would like to thank everybody who has tuned in with us on the auction today. If you were just watching, make sure you do sign up at Captain's Auction Warehouse for any and more information on auctions that are going to be coming up. We will be sending out invoices tonight, so you can pay your invoice right online, and we can get together with you as far as when you want to pick up and or your transportation needs. You can contact our office as well. I want to thank you for purchasing. We're going to be doing this auction every month. It's on the second Wednesday of every month, and it's Captain's Auction Warehouse powered by Lost Levels for console, gaming, cartridges, and all the peripherals like you saw here tonight. So thank you, Stephen, for helping out with that, and everybody else who was involved, all my employees, and James. Thank you for tuning in. And if you needed more auction action and you weren't aware that we were having an auction this weekend, it's a plug for a giant Captain's Auction weekend this Friday and Saturday. The auction kicks off at 3 p.m. on Friday and will go for lots number 1 through 199, and on Saturday from 200 and above. And we have got arcade games, pinball machines, lots and lots of pinballs, lots of arcade games, ticket redemption, prize redemption, everything for operators, the home buyers. Everybody can get involved in this. If you haven't registered yet, you just move right on over to the tile on Captain's website and you can register simply tonight. Once again, thank you very much for all of you who tuned in and tuned with us. If you have any questions, contact our office. And until Friday, I will talk to you again. Once again, I'm Chris Campbell. I'm the owner. Thank you very much for tuning in and shopping with Captain's Auction Warehouse, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you very much.